I'm Dwayne, your golf pro here at Bayview. Just a quick tip this week for our newsletter, plus a few things going on in the golf shop. We had a great Callaway demo the other day. We were booked out. We had a great afternoon. We had lots of guys come in. We had a couple of sales and a couple of people picking up some 15 metres with their driver. There was one guy picked up 20 metres with his driver, so it was quite a big day with the new Epic Flash. Now we also have the new Ping driver coming out. We've got it in the shop now to demo. We've got a demo day coming very soon. You'll see in the flyers shortly. It'd be a great one to have a go. The G400, it has G410, sorry. It has a couple of things going. It's got the usual Ping model, but it's got a weight, like heel, center, and toe for fades and draws. And they also have an SFT one, which is a straight flight technology. Okay, now it's one where they put the weight right in the heel, and they reckon it is the slice killer. So if you've got a slice, it could be the driver for you to have a look at. Okay, so also, I guess in the shop we've got going to have some ladies' clothing sales. We've got a few things to get rid of because we've got some new stuff coming. So keep an eye out for that, ladies. We've got our probably on Thursday we might have a few racks out there. Anyway, so today what we're going to do, we're just going to teach you about a backswing, okay, and really just give you the basics of where you need to be. So come on in a bit closer there, Jack. What I've got in here, we're in our TrackMan room, which is great to practice in, okay. We're starting to get a few more people in here all the time using it and getting some lessons in here. They're learning a lot about path and face and how to make the ball go straight. So here's a bit of a backswing, okay? I work on 3 checkpoints. And so I get my setup, I take my normal setup here, and my checkpoints I have in my backswing. And this is, if you've got a great backswing, and you set up here. On the way back, when the club gets level with the ground, we want it parallel to our toes, along that yellow line on the ground there, okay? So there's our first checkpoint, okay? If you're a person who fades it, at this point we could probably have the face more turned down. If you're a person who hooks it, a guy called James, okay, we work on getting his toe a little bit more to the sky, okay? But faders are more this way, straight people here, okay, that's where we want, okay? Now, basically, once we get to here, we're at this point out. For now, the next point to get in our back to the next checkup is when our left arm gets parallel to the ground again, okay? And we call this the coupling point between our grip here. We want that dead in the line of our chest. That's a perfect position to get to. So the first 2 checkpoints are number 1, number 2, and the third checkpoint is at the top of the golf swing. We want our hands above the shoulder with the club pointing at the target. Now, a lot of people who slice tend to get a bit this way, and their hands don't get deep enough over their shoulder. So if you're a fader of the golf ball, work on the turn-up drill I've given you before, and think about this little feeling here to get the club over that shoulder. And fingers crossed, I'll try and hit a straight run for us. Well, commonly called a straight draw. A little to the left, probably 15 feet or in the bunker, one of them anyway. Anyway, thanks very much. Work on the little things to help your backswing. Good bit of fun and try that, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.